This is a secondary video that I'm making because the first one, being 2 minutes, did not last very long. So I wanted to explain a few more things about my website that I made for this assignment. It's based on this database here, which is Shopping2, and it has 5 tables in it. The products table is the one that's populated and will be used for the store. When you go to my website, this is the first page you come to, and it has all my links here on the left in a floating type menu that will, well, it's an anchored menu that will stay there regardless of what page you visit. For instance, if you want to look at contacts for the company, you can click that and the menu will still be there. Meeting times for seminars. If you want to request info, you can do that by clicking on what you're interested in, answering some questions, filling in your information, and then hitting submit to email that to our company. In addition to that, we also have the store, which was our assignment for the week, and instead of making it so that you had to click on 2 or 3 different things to get to your items, I kind of made my store more like what you see online at Walmart or something, where you have the name, the description, and the price all listed for each item. And I only have a few, so there's just one page, but I could have multiple pages if I wanted to. If you want to buy something, you simply click Add to Cart, and there it is. And you have 2 ways that you can actually increase the number of a particular item. You can go to the quantity and change the number to something else, and then click Update Cart, and it changes the price and also shows you the total with tax down here in the bottom left. You can also go back to Continue Shopping, click on the same item, and it increases it to 3 and increases the price. You can also go to Continue Shopping and add other items if you want to, as you can see here. And then you can click on Remove and get a verification to delete something from the shopping cart. If you want to clear the cart completely, click on that, confirm, and there's nothing there. So anyway, you go back to the Continue Shopping button, and let's put something in the cart here so that we can place an order. We have this one item here, and I'm going to place the order for it. Now when you get to this billing info page, it shows you, I took a liberty here with funny colors, but it gives you the subtotal, which is $4.99, the amount of tax, and your total plus tax. It's all listed separately. Then you can choose what kind of cards you want to use and fill in the numbers. And I don't know how many numbers go into a Discover card, but then you can pick an expiration date. I've got a few already in there, as you can see, but I'll put a new one in. Let's go 06-2019 is the new expiration date. And then on names, we're going to fill this out to say Steve Carey, an address of 22 Bryant Circle. I can't even spell. And that's in, let's just say Quincy, Kentucky. Zip code is 41066. Phone number, let's go with 606-358-1234. And on the email, we'll go with scarey@yahoo.com. Then you click on Place Order, and what's happened is you now have thank you for your order, and you can click on this to be returned to the home page. But because we have this anchored menu, you can also click on any link that you want to go anywhere that you want to go. But you can click on the home page. But what we've done by doing that, placing that order, is in the database, you notice this the customers that were in the database are listed right here. But if you go now and you click on select everything from customers, we now have Jamie Collins. And if you go to select everything from a credit card, it held on to everything, his Discover card, the expiration date, but not the card number. So that was not saved into the database because we have no business keeping that. Then there's also, we can select the orders. There's his order, the third one. And we can also select order details. And this shows what he ordered on order number 3. He ordered product number 2 and 1 of them. So anyway, it updates the database is what it does. Now we can go back to the website, and the forms that I created include an add customer form. If you want to do it without them having placed an order, you can put in a name like Timmy Stevens and give him an address. Actually, that's all you have to have is Timmy Stevens, and it'll put that in. And if you do that, let me show you what it does. We add that entry in, and now we go to select all from customers, and everything else is left empty. We can add to it if we want to later, but it did put the name in. If we didn't put in a full name into that box, then it wouldn't have. It would have been an error we would have gotten. But anyway, let's go back and let's do a different customer. Let's use some of this history that I've got in here. The zip code, there's that, and there's the zip code, a telephone number, an email address. Okay, we add this entry, and then we go back to the database and we take another look at it, and there we go. We've got all the information from that. Now, if you want to, you can take the delete customer. Well, first of all, let's go to select customer. You'll notice that every customer in our database is now listed here in alphabetical order. And let's say, for instance, we want to see the information about one of them, like Jamie Collins. View selected entry. There's the information that we have stored about him, his phone number, email, and address. But now, if we want to delete a customer out of our records, we can go to the delete customer button, select one. For instance, let's select Gary Simpson and select delete selected entry. Now, if we go back to our database, you'll notice that he was here before, but if we do that again, he is now gone. Gary is now gone. He's been deleted. So that is for our customers. Now, if we want to do the same thing with inventory, we can. Like if we want to put a new toolbox into our inventory, and the description is to carry tools, we put a price of, let's say, $99.99, and the image is going to be images toolbox. I did this earlier so you can see that the history is still in there. But anyway, click on add item, and we go back to the database, and we go to select from products, if I can find it, and look what we got now. We've got a toolbox listed. So that allows us to be able to add items into our inventory. Now, if we want to find out the information about one of the items, let's pick one, like Tax and Accounting Service Seminar. There's all the information on it that we need, including the image that we're using for it. And if we want to delete something from our inventory, well, we go here, let's delete that toolbox. Delete entry, Now let's go back and take a look at products, and look at that. The toolbox is now gone. So these pages that I've created for this project allow us to do all of these things. I've added a little flavor to it. For the links, if you visited them, they're blue. If you have not visited them, they're black. If you are clicking on them, in the process of clicking on them, they turn red. And that's pretty much everything. So that concludes this tour of this website that I created for our final project.